So last time we finished the album cover for the Amber Moon album, and today we're going to get started on fin number 1. I've done a couple of albums, and I decided I wanted to branch out and try something a little bit different with this one. For fin number 1, I'm going to attempt to add a shaker element. And I've done this in cards several times, but I have never done it in an album before. I've got the shaker material all put together in a little like Tupperware container already. For the glitter, I'm using the chunky glitter from Recollections. I'm using the green, the yellow, and this kind of corally orange here. And some finer glitter from Dollar Tree, as well as some sequins that I got from all over the place. Some of them are from Dollar Tree, some of them are from Walmart, some of them I got on Scrapbook.com. But they are a variety of colors, a variety of greens, yellows, oranges, and kind of a bronze color. I don't have like metallic brown sequins, but do have some bronze in there. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm not sure how far we're going to get today. And I'll be sure and put the cuts that as I'm making them, I'll put down the dimensions down here. I think today we're going to be able to get away with just one piece of 110-pound cardstock. I've got more on order, but it won't be here for about another week. So, and we're in the middle of COVID-19, so I can't just like go down to Michael's and get some more. But I do save all my scraps, and I've got some scraps left over from a previous project. So these scraps will be big enough for at least the first part of fin number 1. I'm also running low on 65-pound cardstock, and I've got that on order too. So we should only need one page of 65-pound cardstock for fin number 1. At least page number 1 on fin number 1. note to self. The next time you do one of these, before you put the backing on, go ahead and wrap that around just to make sure that the backing piece doesn't actually interfere with the operation. I mean, that's not like a deal breaker right there, but not what I had intended it to be. That's for sure. The next thing I gotta put on here is to get started on a small accordion. Then we'll start matting things. I'm probably gonna do something to decorate the outside of this. I'm just not sure what yet, but it's not gonna stay plain white forever. So we've got this part done, and you know what? If I had thought about it, I probably just would have cut this to one section at 9.5 inches by 3 inches, scored it at 1/2 inch, 3.5 inches, and 6 inches. I don't know why I didn't think to do that, but I didn't. So let's get started on the second side, the back side of this page, and the front side of the next page. I've already cut these down because I used scraps, but I will put the cuts down here in this area. And I've also gone ahead and cut the mats for this section as well. Because this is going to be kind of in the middle section, it's not going to have a whole lot going on. It's going to be pretty flat. That way the pages don't alligator out. This next page is going to be a little bit tricky. And again, I've gone ahead and made the cuts to the 110 pound and the 65 pound because I'm using scraps for these. And these are scraps left over from the Midnight Garden and some of my other albums that I've done previously before I started filming. These are cut to 3 by 5.5, and I'm going to score along the 5.5 inch side at 1/2 inch. Before I do any kind of matting on the main page, I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. So this one is going to be glued here, and I'm going to glue a pocket on top of this. And this one is going to be glued right here. And underneath all that, we're going to have another pocket inside. And I want to get both of these down also before I put that pocket down. Because that pocket is going to be 65-pound weight, and I don't want all of this hanging off of a 65-pound weight paper. And the other thing that I want to glue down before I glue the pocket down is make sure that that's mostly even right there. It seems to be. Okay. Of course, that slid up. The other thing that I want to do before I glue down the pocket is glue down the mat that's going to go right along there. But before I do that, obviously, got to cut the mat. Okay, I'm going to cut the mats for these two inside pieces, and then mat for this piece, and then we can go ahead and glue the pocket down out of here. I think I'm going to use solid cardstock for the inside. And I keep all my scraps in these little Avery envelopes. These are meant for stamps, but they work really great for, yeah, that's the right size, that'll work. They work really great also for leftover scraps from these projects. thought I was going to glue this piece down first, but the more I think about it, this piece would probably end up overlapping this one. So I'm going to glue this one down first. And I know the postcards are reading like this way, but the butterfly is right side up. So that's what matters to me. And when we finish embellishing this page, there'll be a tag in here and a tag in there. But now there's a little hidden pocket right there. I guess I don't have to put a tag in there. Then it really would be a hidden pocket. So now we need to go ahead and put these two fins or two pages on fin number 1. Belay that. I think I'm gonna do a little bit with this right here first before we add that to the book. Because if I do anything with mixed media, it'll be easier to do that before I put it in the book. And when I do the embellishing for this album, I'm going to end up embellishing more in this area, but I wanted to get something down on the background that wasn't just plain white. And now we're ready to add this to the album.